Hello, it's me, Casey, and I am in the kitchen. Today I'm going to make a quick banana pudding by request. My grandson said that he would like banana pudding, that he wanted banana pudding. We made one over the Thanksgiving holiday, and it was wonderful. But I did that as a special request for somebody else, for my daughter who wanted it with strawberries, and it turned out to be delicious. But he wants it just regular banana pudding. So we're going to give him what he asked for because I like to spoil him, just like I like to spoil you guys. So we're going to go on and we're going to get started. Right now, it's nothing much to banana pudding. Basically, you just chop the stuff up and it does itself. I have a box of vanilla wafer cookies, Marie's. I don't have vanilla. That don't really matter. I have 2 cups of milk because that's what I'm going to use to make my pudding with. I have 3 eggs. I'm going to make my meringue with that because I'm going to make my banana pudding with the pudding that you cook and the meringue. And I got 4 bananas and I got 2 more waiting on standby just in case. I got a small casserole dish that I'm going to make it in. I like to make it there because you can see through this and it looks really, really, really great. So, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get started. I got my bananas. I'm going to go on and start peeling. And I did cut a little slit in them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel them up really well. And I'm going to cut them. Put them in the casserole dish, and most people know how this goes. Most people who know how to make banana pudding, which it's not hard, we know how this goes. So we got that started. And I got this little small jar for when I separate my egg white from my egg yellow. I can put my egg yellow in here. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put me a layer of cookies in my casserole dish. Because the layer of cookies go first. And this is a small one, so I just dumped a few in there and they are already in place. I don't even have to do a whole lot to get them in place. There you are. I'll see if I can get them a little closer, but they're already in place. They're good. And I'm going to put 1 or 2 more just to fill in. I got 1 or 2 little empty spaces. We'll fill those here. And then what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take the banana and my meat cleaver, and we're going to cut these guys up. I'm going to do them 2 at a time. And it don't take long. I'm cutting them in small slices. This is about the size slice that I have, guys. Not big, just, regular slices. But I'm going to cut them slices. And I'm going to lay them. See, there you are, good slices. And I'm going to just lay them on top of the cookies. I could have sliced these up before I started, but I want to spend more time with you guys. So I decided to slice them as we go. And I'm going to lay that layer there. And there you are, guys. Looks like I might need the other bananas, but I'm going to take this one, chop this one up, lay that in there like that, and I'm going to leave it there for the moment because I want to put another layer of cookies and then another layer. And when I did that one for my daughter by request, she wanted the banana pudding with the strawberries, and that was really beautiful. That yellow pudding, on top of those, the strawberries on top of it. It was really, really, really nice. So what I'm gonna do, that's basically done and ready. The only thing we need from here is just to get the pudding done. And I want to bring this a little closer to you so you can see how pretty it looks. And you can see it through the casserole dish. One thing about when you do this with the strawberries, you put the strawberries in there, you can see them. It looks so pretty and colorful. And I know you guys know I like colorful food. Okay, now from here, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to set that to the side. Okay? And I'm going to pull my eggs over. And I'm going to pull this mixing cup. I use it for my mixing. And I'm going to crack my eggs, and I'm going to separate the yellow from the white of the egg, because the white is used for my meringue that I'm going to put on top of the banana pudding after I get the actual pudding itself ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my egg, and I crack my egg on a flat surface. I don't crack it on the corner or anything, because that's where you get your little teeny weeny pieces of shell that gets into your food and messes you up. And me, once I take a bite of shell on anything, I don't want any more. So I crack it on flat surface, which is going to be my counter. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to just crack it once. Little small slit. Little small slit. And I'm just going to pull it apart. Sand it straight up and pull it apart. And let the egg white just run out. Just shake a little bit and that'll run out on its own. And I always take it and pour it on the second side, but that kind of like that. And then I put that back, and I'm going to put my egg yellow in my jar, because I'm actually going to use 2 of the egg yellows. I'm not going to use all 3. I'm going to use 3 to make my meringue, but I'm going to take 2 and put it in the pudding. So here we are with this second crack of the egg. And like I say, we don't want any shells in there. There you are. And I've got some little small shells on that one, so I'm not even going to worry about doing this twice. So, and I'm going to put that there. Okay? And last but not least, one more. We're going to crack it. Open it up. Stand it straight up. And let the white fall out. Flop it over to that side. And just shake it a little bit. The sharpness of the eggshell will cut that off. And this one is not going to go in the cup, guys. And I'm going to take my egg yolk, put the top on it, and I'm going to shake that up, because that's going to go into my milk and my pudding. And if you don't shake it up, it's going to clump up in your pudding, and we don't want that. Okay, so I shake it up really, really, really good. I'm actually going to put a little tap of my milk in there, just a little tap. And shake that up really good. Okay, guys, there you are. So here's my pot. I'm only going to make one. I'm making a small banana pudding, so it's only going to be 1 box of banana cream jello. But it's not jello, it's banana cream pudding, jello, made by Jello Pudding. And I'm going to put my 2 cups of milk measured out in this 2-cup measuring cup. I'm just going to pour it straight in. And I'm going to put it on my fire. My fire is on medium. And I'm going to go on and open up my box of banana pudding. We can do a whisk and whisk it in, but I don't want to do that because I have my pan is non-stick. So what I'm going to do is, whenever I'm using non-stick, I always try to use the rubber spatula. So I have the rubber spatula, and I'm going to take my pudding and I'm going to just stir it in. I'm letting it get a little warm. I'm going to stir it in. But first, maybe I'll stir in my egg. I'm going to shake my egg up one more time, guys. Really good. And I'm going to stir it into the milk. Yeah, that's good. Stir it right on into the milk as the milk is going. And I'm going to keep my stirring going. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to set this to the side, guys. And next is going to be my pudding. So while I'm stirring to keep my egg good, I'm just going to go on and stir the pudding in a little bit at a time, let it mix up, and just keep it going a little bit at a time. You don't want it to clump, and even if it do clump, it'll cook its way through it. But if you don't never get a clump, you're going to have to fight with that later. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm stirring it through. Stirring it through, and I'm going to continue to stir, guys. I'm going to continue to stir. And from here on, everything is good. This is everything, guys. The only thing that we got to do now is once this pudding get done, it's going to get good and thick. It's going to take it probably about 5 to 7 minutes. That I'm going to continuously stir. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to go on and set my oven on 350. And I'm going to continuously stir. And give it a moment to thicken up. We don't want it to happen too fast because we don't want our milk to curdle. I keep my fire on about medium low. So I'm still stirring, guys. And it's kind of, still milky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to let this stir. Let that cook a little bit. I'm going to continue to stir. And I'll be back with you guys shortly. Okay guys, I am back and I am about to make my meringue. I still got my pudding cooking. I'm cooking it a little slow, letting it take its time. Probably by the time my meringue get ready, then my pudding will be thick enough. It's thickening, but I figure go ahead and get the meringue done and out of the way. I can slap a stir or two in there as I go along. But with meringue, these are my egg white. You probably can't even see it. Yeah, you can see a little bit. That's my egg white. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mixer and I'm going to mix it up. And if you know meringue turns fluffy. Anybody ever had lemon meringue pie, banana pudding that made with meringue? That's the, the white's fluffy on the top, and it comes from the egg white. A lot of people don't know that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my mixer and I'm going to just go ahead. You see, guys? You probably have to see it as it goes on. You see it's turning white and it's getting fluffy, and we're going to keep on mixing it until I can turn the bowl upside down and nothing. You want to get all of the egg white now. Let me see what we got. There you go, people. See? Look. It's in there, and I can turn the bowl completely upside down and nothing comes out. Okay? That's not coming out. That was just left on the side, but nothing comes out. So when you get it there, where you can flip it upside down and it holds on at the bottom, then I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of sugar. But I gotta, give me a second, guys. Let me stir my pudding because it's trying to talk to me over here. I'm gonna put that there. Trying to talk to me over here. It's telling me that it's ready and it's thick enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch gears real quick. I'm gonna actually take this and I'm gonna put this over here on the side because I don't want it to get much thicker. I'm gonna let it just sit there for a second while I finish this, and I'm gonna take this is about a 1/4 cup of sugar, and I'm going to pour it in on the meringue, and it's going to loosen it up some, so it's not going to flip upside down. We got to beat it some more. So we're going to blend it. We're going to mix it some more. We're going to mix all the sugar up in it, and we're going to mix it until we can flip it again upside down, and it won't come out. Okay, there you are, guys. Let's see what happens. There you go. That's what we want. Now it's sweet and it's sugary and sweet. So we're gonna put that on top of the banana pudding. We're gonna sit this to the side. We're gonna spread that around on top of the banana pudding. Once I pour in this pudding. So I'm pouring that in, guys. Pouring it all over. it's going through, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's the way I want it. And that what I'm going to do is I got my pudding up there, my cookies and everything. You can see on the side that the pudding is all through. Beautiful. And I take my spatula. I am going to pull my meringue out and put it right on top of my pudding. Try to dump it all in one. And then from there, we're just going to spread this out completely on the pudding, completely all over it. And if you see, it's starting to look like a lemon meringue pie, but it's not. It's a banana pudding. And I'm trying to make it even, cover up everything, and then I'm going to try to put a few little waves in it and make it pretty. Now guys, this is one thing that I want to tell you all. When you put the meringue up there, sometimes it spreads to the outside. So if you do that, once you put it in the oven and get it cooked, if that may, show a little burn. So to keep it looking pretty, I just take a paper towel and I go around the edges to wipe off any excess. Because we don't want it to appear burned at all. So I'm going to go around the edges and wipe off all of the excess. So a little bit there. Okay. And there you are. Pretty, isn't it? Now from here, look at that. Absolutely lovely. From here, this is going into the oven, and it's going to go into the oven just long enough for this to get brown, because you don't need to do a lot. The bananas are cooking a little bit now with the hot pudding on top. So the pudding is still hot, so I'm going to put it in the oven, and about the time that it gets brown, it's going to take it 10 minutes maybe. When it gets brown, when the meringue itself gets brown, then the banana pudding is ready. So guys, I'm going to put that on in here. I'm going to throw it in here right now while you're watching. I'm going to throw it in the oven. And we're going to take about 10 minutes. I'm going to straighten up my little mess that I made, because it wasn't hard. One pot, one bowl for to make the meringue in, and a spatula. Wasn't much. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up my little mess that I got here. And probably by the time I get that done, the banana pudding will be done. And we'll be made banana pudding, guys. So I didn't get a chance to get it up there for Thanksgiving, but it will be there for Christmas. So I'm hoping that somebody, all of you guys out there in my audience, all of you guys not in my audience, that needs to, come in, look at my stuff, want to make banana pudding, want to make sweet potato pie, want to make candy yams. I got all of those on the channel. We'll go on, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, go on and make the recipe, leave me a comment. I take requests, leave me a request. I'll fix whatever you want. I'll let you know ahead of time when I'm going to put it on the channel. So you'll be looking for it, guys. And I'll see you in a few. Smooches. You know I love you guys. Smooches. Hi everybody, I'm back, and the banana pudding is ready. You are going to be happy and impressed when you see how good this looks. And I know you're going to be tempted to make it, so make it and leave me a comment as how you did. It's going to be perfect. Nothing to it is easy. So here we go, guys. Lay your eyes on that. Isn't that beautiful? Perfectly brown all the way around. Nothing that looks burned. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful banana pudding. And I'm going to set it right there, guys, because we got to get a picture of that. And we got to get a picture of that soon. Look at how pretty that came out. Okay, guys, that was easy enough. It was painless. I'm turning my oven off. And I'm going to let that sit there and look beautiful for a few more minutes. And guys, we did real good on this one. So what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button, because I need the subscribers. And I want you to hit like. I want you to leave a comment. I really want you to make that banana pudding and leave me a comment telling me how you liked it and how it turned out, because I know it's going to be absolutely perfect. They always are. But guys, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. I take requests. So if it's something that you want me to cook and I can do anything, just let me know, leave it in the comments, let me know, and when I get it, I'll go on and I'll just do what you need me to do, what you requested me to do. I'll let you know ahead of time when I'm going to hit it on the YouTube channel to let you know how to go about going and doing it. This, like I said, wasn't prepared at Thanksgiving, but anybody who wants a great banana pudding at Christmas time, there it is. And you already watched me make it. So guys, I love you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time, because I'm thinking about making a peach cobbler. I'll let you know. Smooches to you guys. Love you. Take care. Mwah, mwah, mwah. This is Casey, and I'll see you the next time I'm in the kitchen.